Okay, some of these dishes here are looking purely ridiculously insanely good. The smell is hard to describe. It is smelling so scrumptious here right now.
A mix of Filipino and international desserts. Look at that. Oh, so nice.
Oh wow, that is melt in your mouth tender. That is lovely. Wow, look at this beauty. It's soft, it's sweet, it's rich. Oh, I love that. I think I'm gonna get one more of those later. Let's go.
Let me tell you about romance. Bad date, but I'm still paying. Hey, you ever gave a gentleman a real chance? Girls always want them bad like Jackson. Send a jack, got me feeling fantastic. Tapping the dance flow like Morse code, but it's more so for the soul.
An incredibly exciting day for me today because I get to combine two, maybe even three of my favorite things, which is brunch, Filipino food, and Filipino breakfast. I'm here at Puso restaurant, which is located at the Quest Hotel in Cebu City, and I just took a look around this buffet and the spread is absolutely insane. I'd say this is kind of like a spiral buffet that focuses on Filipino food and located in Cebu City, so you guys already know just how excited I am for this. To be quite honest, I am absolutely starving, so I'm gonna go out, grab a few dishes and share the experience with you guys. Let's go.
To be completely honest, this is where the most people make their first mistakes at an all-you-can-eat buffet. They fill up on the bread, but I will say the bread here is looking super delicious.
Okay, some of these dishes here are looking purely ridiculously insanely good. We have this lechon manok over here. Something that really excites me is this massive braised beef bone. I mean, this is like an entire leg of a cow and it looks so good. Succulent with corn. It's corn! Oh, so good. Here we have some mixed fried rice. It also looks delicious. The smell is hard to describe. It is smelling so scrumptious here right now.
That food that I just showed you guys before isn't enough. They have an entire sweets and desserts section that looks incredible with a mix of Filipino and international desserts. Look at that. And a freaking chocolate fountain. Oh, so nice. They even have here a few cold cuts and juices. Looks really nice. Look at that. What a nice spread. Fruits, fresh fruits. Here we have some international inspired things like Thai beef salad as well. Really cool. Honestly, it's hard for me to decide where to start. Sushi. They even have sushi. Over here we have some kind of a soup section where you can have your own soups created, I guess. And then we have like here this looks like omelets.
Pasta, sir.
Pasta station.
Yeah, pasta.
So you can mix your own pasta?
Yes.
Wow, incredible. And over here it's just like a soup?
This one is the soup.
Soup, okay. What kind of soups are these?
Chicken steak, nilagang pork.
Oh,
Then
amazing.
the miso.
Wow.
And then this is the condiments of soup.
The condiments for the soup. That looks really good. Thank you, Ate.
You're welcome, sir.
Yeah, as you can tell, the staff here is super friendly as well. Then over here we have some slices of pizza, chorizo, and then I don't know, here it looks like there's somebody that could be cooking something. What is this?
Look at that tempura station as well.
Frankly, something that I'm super excited about is right here. This is the Quest lechon belly. It seems to be their signature lechon dish, and it is really exciting because this is Cebu City after all. It is the capital of lechon, and I can't wait to try lechon here. Actually, I'm on a mission also to find the best lechon in Cebu City. I know it's been a very long time since I tried lechon in Cebu, and I'm pretty sure that a few new places popped up. So yeah, I need to figure out where to get lechon. Alright, let's dig into this. I'm gonna get myself a little bit of rice onto my plate, and then I want to try the first dish that I got excited about, which is the first dish that I want to try is the pork adobo. Looks very delicious. These are big chunks of pork here. I'm gonna be very European and use a knife and fork here to cut into this. Get some rice on here. That's nice, flavorful, succulent, a hint of sweetness, and just a lot of umami. That's really nice. Correction, that was bistek, and this is actually the adobo that I have on my fork right now. So you can see it's actually pork belly that is stewed. That's very nice.
Also, I was just given a a dish of salmon with some miso and soy sauce. It's really, really good. I'm actually going to give this a try as well.
Let's give this a try. That is actually really, really, really nice. It's very tender. Tastes very, very fresh. Oh wow, that is melt in your mouth tender. Okay guys, as mentioned before, I'm very, very excited about the lechon belly. You guys know what a fan of lechon I am. And I actually attempted to make lechon belly myself a few times, so I'm gonna give this a try. They cut it up into these massive chunks of meat. That smells good. Tender, juicy, rich, a little bit of spicy to it. Then you have all these amazing spices that come through, those flavors. Absolutely delicious. And I have to add, I just asked one of the waiters here where the salmon comes from because it is so delicious. I'm enjoying this so much. Oh, it's Norwegian salmon. Yeah, it's very nice. Alright, next up I want to try the chorizo. And that's something that I also noticed in the Philippines. Depending on where you are in the Philippines, the chorizo, the longanisa will always taste a little bit different. So I can't wait to try this CEBU version of chorizo. Wow, now that to me is like a mix of chorizo and longanisa. So it's fatty, you have these chunky pieces of fat in there, you have the richness, the sweetness of a longanisa, but then you have the spiciness of a chorizo. That is so tender, so soft. That is good. Next up is a Filipino dish that I got very accustomed to when I did my road trip from Davao all the way up to Surigao, because for an entire week on that road trip I exclusively ate lechon manok. Whenever I saw it, when I got hungry, I saw it on the side of the road, I'd pull over and I'd just eat it, and I get to try it again here. Look at this big juicy chunk of meat. I'm gonna dip it into the soy sauce here and take a big bite. That is so juicy. I thought it would be a little bit dry because it was like underneath the heater for a while, but it is so tender and juicy and delicious. That is lovely. Wow. And if all of that wasn't enough, we now move on to the sweet part of this brunch, starting with a dish that I've never tried before, which is bilo-bilo, or how it's called here in Cebu, piniknit. That is warm, comforting. It's really hard to describe. It's not too sweet. I'd put this somewhere in between sweet and savory. It's really nice. This is something I'd like to eat on a rainy day. I like these vegetables that are in there. There's like some sweet potato in there, and then these little tapioca pearls, like mini versions of the ones that you have in the milk tea. That is really good. Alright, let's move on to the kakanin part of this Filipino brunch, starting with the cassava cake. Look at this beauty. Oh wow, that's so good. It's soft, it's sweet, it's rich. It is so satisfying. Wow. Oh, I love that. I think I'm gonna get one more of those later. So good. Next up is the sapin, which is super gooey, super soft. It's literally falling apart in my hands. Wow. That is so interesting. It just melts in your mouth and in your fingers. It's sweet, it's soft. It's hard to describe the flavors themselves, but super satisfying. Yes, I'll be getting one of those too later again. Wow. Come on, blue thumb. We're continuing with the soft, sticky desserts with this Kuchinta. Let's give this a try. Oh yeah, very satisfying. Just the slightest touch of sweetness. Really hard to explain the flavors of these, but they're just very, I don't know, satisfying is the only word I can find for it. Then we have here this lovely little I just remembered I can't say that on the vlog. I'll get demonetized. Okay, let's give this dessert, which name I'm not allowed to say on the vlog, a try. Yeah, love that. In fact, a lovely little sponge cake. Next up, the dessert that has the same name like my favorite island in the Philippines, Mamon. It's like little crunchy bits in this, and then there's some sort of a cream on top. It's really nice. And then finally, we have here banana cake. Not sure if this is Filipino, but let's give it a try. That's very nice. Juicy, just a hint of banana flavor. Really good. And then finally on this plate, I have this here, which I don't know how I feel about this or what I think about it. It's some sort of a jelly with a macaron inside, some red stuff, which I don't know what it is. Hopefully my spoon will fit in there. It does not. Let me try drink. Nope, that doesn't work either. One of the waiters brought me a spoon, so let me get. This is so interesting. Look at that. It's like a lychee jelly with the macaron. It's very interesting. Not bad. It's not my favorite choice of all of these, but it's very interesting.
It's fantastic. You know you got to have it. It's fantastic. You know I'm your new habit. It's fantastic. You know you got to have it. It's fantastic. So fantastic.